Hi, I'm Joel McCower here in Studio C with Amanda Joy Ravenhill, the Executive Director of Project Drawdown. Tell us about, what's the elevator pitch for Drawdown?
Project Drawdown is an organization, and we are building a book called Drawdown, and it's also going to be an open source database and a digital platform. And what it does is it describes how we can reduce greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, the concentration, and reach this point, this peak, and then come back down again. And that peak is known as drawdown.
So you're actually reducing. This is not about leveling or carbon in the atmosphere. This is actually reducing it. I mean, it sounds kind of bold and audacious. And of course, your co-founder is Paul Hawken, who has been known for being bold and audacious.
Yes.
You can actually do this?
Yes, I mean, we're not going to be the ones implementing the solutions, we're just tracking it. So we're looking at 100 solutions that are already existing in the world, proven, and we're adding them all up. So over the next 30 years, what does it look like? If we add up all the technological solutions, the energy efficiency, all the ecological solutions, building up the biomass and soil carbon layers, and then the social solutions. So looking at reproductive rights and the sharing economy and other ways of reducing throughput in society. So when you add those all up, no one's actually done it before. Yeah. It looks pretty good. We won't know what the final numbers are till March, but things are looking like we could possibly achieve drawdown in the lifetime of people who are alive today.
So in the next 30 years or so is the frame?
We're not sure.
Yeah.
Probably, we don't know yet.
So March 2015, this is coming out, and then the book will be out later that fall, towards the end of the 2015.
Yeah.
So I love that you did the math on what it actually takes to not only stop the rise, but actually reduce the amount of carbon. How hard is that?
Yeah.
And who's doing that math?
Yeah, we are starting a fellowship program, so we're working with graduate students and postdocs from all over the world, actually, who are coming in and co-authoring the book with us. So it's a crowdsourced book, and then it'll also be crowd-publicized, too. We're inviting people to take the database, all these, they're really meta-narratives, meta-data that's out there on all the solutions. We're trying not to do all the fine number crunching ourselves, but just collecting what's the best available information out there on biochar, and using that. And then people can use this rich set of data, this open source data set, and create financial metrics or vehicles off of it. You can create curriculum based on it, art and design. People are excited about doing employee engagement programs around it. So there's going to be a lot of people involved in the creation of it. We think it's a book and a project by us, for us, and then we're also going to give it away at the end.
Right, but I love art, employee engagement, and citizen involvement and all that, but that's not what's going to draw down the amount of carbon in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
What do you hope will happen that will actually, as a result of this book being published, that will draw that down? Who's going to step up? Yeah.
I think policy is a big play, and we need a price on carbon. There's already a price on carbon in 30 countries. It's too low, but I think that's going to happen in the next couple decades. I think we're reaching a tipping point there. In terms of the actual solutions, we need to focus more on the sequestration solutions. There's a lot of focus on the supply side and wind and solar, and efficiency, amazing efficiency projects here at VERGE. But that sequestration and really building up that soil carbon and biomass layer is the only thing that's going to bring us back down again.
So is this 100 things that we have to now start doing, or are some of these things already being done?
Definitely already being done. All of them are already being done. There's some, afforestation is in there, planting trees. We've been doing that forever. But it's a matter of scaling it up. So all the numbers that we're tracking, we're trying to be on the conservative side. We're not trying to overinflate these solutions. But the one thing we are kind of exaggerating on is how fast they can scale. And we're saying, over the next 30 years, what would happen if we really went at this? If, as Paul says, maybe not pants on fire, but pants smoldering, just really, really try to achieve the aggressive targets that we have.
Yeah, well, it sounds ambitious and exciting. Where do you go to learn more?
Yeah, go to Project Drawdown, drawdown.org, and there you can find info about our fellowship and how to partner and join the coalition.
Great. Thanks so much, Amanda.
All right. Thanks, Joel.